Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm trying to transform X-Transbots Jian, or blades. And I say try to because there are a lot of thin plastic, and I hope I don't break anything, because that wouldn't be fun for me, since I do like this and I want him in combined mode. Okay, let's start. I'm just going to tell you that I'm not going back into robot mode at the end of the video, because when he is in combined mode, he's going to stay there forever. So, yeah, just so you know. Hinge the hand a bit, so you loosen this plate out here. You can rotate it if you want to. Fold the hand in, tab that back, and fold this down like that. Going to show that again because this is not easy transformation to do at all. No, down, sorry. Down. Then rotate the arm so the elbow is on the other side. Like so. Now comes the tricky part. We're going to rotate this upwards. And we're going to try to hinge this outward. This is the little window section that goes behind everything. And now I did make it go past, so now it's stuck. But what you need to do here, when you come this far, is just to tab it in. Like that. You see it lines up. Fold that out. Rotate that out, and then we're going to just go all the way around, and that locks in and looks quite nice. I think I was too close for that one. Anyway, we're going to rotate the arm in. We can fold those out, but we're going to have it... Oh, this is so annoying. Something like this. Not really like this, but yeah. Like that. You're supposed to bend the elbow backwards and up, so that actually just sits inside there. And then we can straighten these out if you want to. I don't know why you would use them. They are stiff, but they are on pins, so they won't be stiff for long. Let's do this again, shall we? Rotate this back, so you get clearance back here. Rotate that forward and inward, so you get that side. Tab that in. Rotate this. And fold that out. Let's get these out, shall we? And now we're going to try and do this on this side as well. You want them somewhat in L configuration. You're going to open these up later on and fold everything in, but yeah, later on is the thing you want to keep in mind here. Okay, rotate these little buddies down, because now we're going to actually fold him apart. Fold out the butterfly joints here, so you get everything away. You can rotate the head, fold these out, and untab the sides here. And up here, you have two puzzle pieces that actually holds this in. So you need to untab those and come underneath here, fold that out, fold that in. Again, fold that piece out and that piece in. Yep. Doesn't it look beautiful? I'm trying to be positive here, people. Okay. Come to this piece, fold that back like that. You're actually hinging that out. And underneath here, you need to separate these two pieces, these two puzzle pieces, because we are going to fold these in. Like that. And they do lock those into place. We're going to hinge this down sooner or later, but rather sooner, because, yeah. If you want to make things easy for you, just rotate the legs now. And you do that by putting your fingers in here and untabbing the little groin piece and rotating that around and reattaching it like that. So, yeah. Push this backwards and have these just lay on top there. This is going to actually hold the back piece in later on. Fold these out to the sides. Sorry, this is just so ridiculously complicated. It didn't really need to be this complicated at all. Fold this piece up like that and tab the door into the side like so, and into the side on the other side, of course, like so. Rotate this up and over. And while you're doing that, you need to close these butterfly joints so you get things down and away. Like that, so you actually have them behind the cockpit, because now we're going to tab the cockpit in, and it tabs in the middle with this little strange contraption here. The head untabs and comes into the body, and you do have some minuscule tabs down here, so you need to fold that down. But since we are not completely ready, let's just wait with that, shall we? Now, these are going to go in, and the arms are going to go in and tab into places. You have hinges there, you have tabs up here and there, and this is going to go there. So start with the front and then just peg everything in. And this is, of course, going to be rotated at the same time because, yeah. This is super annoying. Like, well, you can see where we're going, but we're going to do the legs first. I'm just going to do the other side so we have everything prepared for this transformation. Okay, so when you've gotten it mostly like this, we come down to the legs. You have to angle them a bit down. And now we're going to, well, do a lot of things at the same time. Untab the side, and as you can see, it folds in. So fold this in, and just fold this over. And this will be the underside of this piece. Get the foot out, untab the foot. I can never get this untabbed. Like that. And we're going to fold. I'm sorry if this isn't the best video you've ever seen, but this is actually kind of difficult to show. You need to move this around. No. We're going to do this first fold this piece out, and this is the piece that keeps pushing the front of the leg to the wrong side. And extend everything you can extend in this little leg here. This is some very nice engineering, to be quite honest. You can fold this, but wait with that because you really need to, yeah. Okay, we're going to bring this foot around, and then we're going to flip it like that, so it's adjacent to the bottom of everything here, and then we're going to fold the heel in. Then we're going to rotate that forward. And then we're going to rotate this outer piece in and just tab that in, because we are basically done with that. You have tabs in here on the foot that actually goes into the arms here. It's impossible to show, but yeah, there it's in. And when you're done later on, you need to put that tab in there. So yeah, let's do the other side because it's a bit different. Not too much, but still. I mean, it's a fun transformation, actually. It's not that bad, as long as everything just doesn't break. Yeah. Fold the things you get in here out. And you do that by rotating that down and hinging this up. Now, this piece has a little side piece that's gonna be rotated like that. And we're going to leave that for now. It's gonna go on the other side, but, well, let's just leave that for now, shall we? Come to the foot again, rotate it around, and fold it down like so, and fold the heel in. Now we're done with that. You fold this piece out. I'm sorry I'm sighing so much, but it is difficult to do this, to be quite honest. Fold this tail piece out and around, so we are actually getting somewhere. Why does this doesn't? Why? Oh, maybe you need to do that first. No, you need to go there. Okay, rotate that as I just did, then rotate this piece. Okay, you need to put this inside, and you hear a lot of clacking because that is not healthy at all. Come to this piece. The foot piece needs to be pegged in to the side of the arm, and there it is. Good. Pegged in. And before we continue with this mess, we need to just press things together out here. And we have a little thing here that goes up and over. And to be able to squeeze this together, you need to have this piece aligned. And it seems like I don't. No, I didn't. Where is my spudger? Like that. Now we can tab this in. We should be able to tab this in. Okay, good. Like that. And now this went astray instead. This is what I mean with this transformation not being the best. I mean, it's not that it's horrible. It's just that you don't get things pegged in as they should. If, after a lot of struggle, you get this to the correct position, now we're going to actually push things together. And I hope I've done all this in frame. I probably haven't. We need to get this little thing inside of here, so that will just keep tabs on everything else. So lift that up and just get that down. Now we need to get everything in. And you have... that should go up and over this, and that should be under. I've hurt myself. And at the same time, you need to get this little... Okay, that's one side done. That is one side done. Now, let's see if I can do this on the other side as well, shall we? Yes, I could. I did it. I actually did it. Then you come to the underside here and you tab these in. It's not a crucial thing to do, but you're supposed to, so I do that. You come back to here, rotate these, so they are like so. If you rotate them the other way, they will be... flopping down after a while. Hinge these out, and if you haven't already... That's a spudger! I need... Reattach these. You first pull them out, and I'm going to put this in the lower one. And when you've gotten those in, you have this little piece, and it's keyed, so you need to actually key it the right way. And just push that in. Sorry, I just pushed that in, and here you have Blades, or Jian, in his alt tipping mode. Now we're going to transform Jian or Blades into arm mode. And, well, if you, like me, have this as a stand, you have to rotate this down like that. Fold this out. And I can see some paint scrapage from these. I wonder why. Huh, strange. Because this is going to hold the legs, and this is going to hold the upper piece. I'm going to fold these in because they... Oh, this is a stiff one. They're on screws, so... I'm not really fond of this hinge here, but yeah. I'm going to rotate that. You can see the little... you can actually fold it later on, but it's better if you just have everything ready to receive, because now we're going to strip this little guy apart and... untab this underneath and have these on top of those white pieces there. And then just split these out to the sides, like so. Lift this back pearlescent white piece up, if you are able, because we're going to get down to the legs and actually just separate them. But we need to get this out. Yes, it's out. Now we can just split the legs all the way down. I forgot to actually fold this to the side. You should do that first. I hope no one broke anything on theirs. Now, we do this because we need to actually get a hold of the leg pieces here. We're going to separate them. Just wiggle them down. It's going to sound really horrible, but there you have one. And let's see if I can do that on this. Or if I need to do more on transforming. No. Oh, good. rotate these legs like so. And now we're going to take this. This is not going to stay anywhere, but we're going to try. This piece goes in. This piece goes into there, and everything else just goes haywire. No, like so. And then we're just going to tab this back together, and it's not going to stay, but let's just try, shall we? Like so. You can fold these up if you want to, or just have them out to the side. And that is the upper part of this done. You can, of course, do it a bit better than me. I didn't do that one very well, so I'm going to do that off camera. Now we're going to do what we need to do with the legs. And first we're going to untab stuff, and that is a bit scary because you don't really see what you're supposed to untab. You can see you have a hinge there and you have a hinge here, so we need to untab this. This is so scary. Like that. Rotate this, and we're going to fold this down. So we have that inside there. We're going to fold this up. And this is where you need to peg that knee in so you can actually, well, have the knee as you should. For combine mode, I think it's best if you fold the knee, bend the knee. And you can tab that in if you want to already. And rotate that little engine piece in. Now that's in. Good. We need to transform the foot. So we need to get the heel out so we can actually get it down. And we start rotating this piece. You can tab that in if you want to, but that piece is going on that peg. And it's a bit difficult to find, but when you do, you can put this in like that, and then lock it in place with everything else. And you have a tab up here that you need to use as well, up here. You can see it peeking through there. Now I think I got everything. Okay, fold this piece in. That goes there, and this is the one that keeps poking everything to the wrong side. And we're going to fold the foot together and hinge it downwards like that. And now we need to do the same thing with the other leg, and it is a bit more involved. Fold that so. It hinges down on itself and it tabs in. This folds in. The knee goes to the other side. And this, oh, need to fold that up as well. Goes like so. And the whole package here, rotate, fold this out, so you can actually rotate that around, get that into place. And now we're going to try, at least. This is such a bother. Okay, this is how you want things looking. It's very difficult to show, but I'm doing my best here. And of course you need to tab this into the back of the leg so it stays there, and rotate the knee joint like that. Fold this up, hinge the foot backwards a bit, and now everything should be just lined up. just tab this in first. You can tab that in then, and there is a tab that goes into that piece as well. Yeah, now we are getting somewhere. We're going to put them together like that. We're going to have these together as well, because we need to put things in the sides here. You put the feet in here, and you have tabs that are going into the feet on this side. Let's just do them one at a time, shall we? You have tabs that go into this side of the foot here. It's not going to stay, so who cares? And you have the same thing on the other side. You just need to push this in. And I hate this part of the transformation. This is the only thing that actually bothers me. Everything else is just good, but this is just strange. Why did they do this so badly? Okay, one leg is there, people. Let's see if I can get the other one without disconnecting the... Yeah, the first one disconnected. Anyway, you are supposed to just tab them in, and now I'm furious, so I'm gonna break stuff, probably. Tab those in. Yep. I'm gonna hold it there. That goes in there. That goes in. I can hear everything clicking in the right places. You want that little tab in there, and as you do on the other side, but I'm not gonna show that because, hey, I'm gonna hold this here to try to show you that you need to have these. And just push this up, because the tabs in there didn't. Should align here. They don't, as I said, but yeah. And here you have him in arm mode, and is it fun getting there? No. But he's going to stay this way for the rest of his life. So I'm quite happy with that. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.